the sun going down.
Archie Williams is a 58-year-old singer who is currently competing on Season 15 of America's Got Talent. Before his audition, Archie revealed to judges that he had spent more than 36 years of his life at a Louisiana State Penitentiary for a crime he didn't commit. On the morning of December 9th, 1982, a 30-year-old woman was raped and stabbed in her home in an affluent Baton Rouge neighborhood. Almost a month later, Archie Williams was arrested for the crime as he walked home from his aunt's house. He would be charged with aggravated rape, attempted murder, and aggravated burglary. Archie's trial lasted 5 days, where he was found guilty and sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. He was sent to the Louisiana State Penitentiary, nicknamed Angola, because it resides on the land that was occupied by the Angola Plantation. While at Angola, Archie coached an undefeated boxing program, winning numerous Louisiana state titles. He continued with the boxing program until the mid-90s, when he met someone inside the prison who told him about the Innocence Project, and his focus changed. 12 years into his prison sentence, Archie wrote to Innocent Project co-founder, pleading for help, saying, "As the years go by, I sit here, year after year. It's like no one cares." 3 months later, the Innocent Project agreed to take Archie's case, but it would take another 23 years for him to be released. The Innocence Project immediately identified problems with Archie's case. Archie was included in a photo lineup to the victim, who did not identify him as her attacker, but she told police they should look for a suspect who resembled him. She later identified Archie as her attacker after seeing him in subsequent lineups. The victim, who was 5'7", also testified that her attacker was taller than her. A neighbor who interrupted the crime also testified that she saw a man taller than her. Archie did not fit the attacker's description. More importantly, fingerprints left at the crime scene also did not match. The case against Archie Williams rested largely on the victim's identification of him. New fingerprint technology allowed investigators to match fingerprints from the scene to another man, Stephen Forbes. Forbes, who suffered from mental illness, had been arrested in 1986 after breaking into homes and attempting to sexually assault a woman less than 2 miles from where Archie Williams was arrested. After his arrest, Forbes confessed to 4 other rapes between 1985 and 1986. Forbes died in 1996 without ever being questioned about the attack. In March 2019, a motion was granted to vacate the conviction. Archie's charges were dismissed. Now a free man, Archie Williams was 22 years old when he was arrested. Today, he's 58. Added to falsely being imprisoned, Archie was also placed in solitary confinement from 1997 until his release in 2019. Archie says he believes this was retribution by Warden Burl Cain, who resented him leaving the championship boxing program inside Angola. Archie is relieved to be free, but he struggles with leaving behind other innocent people serving time for wrongful convictions. "I'm not free until they're free," he said. Archie recently filed a federal civil rights lawsuit seeking damages for his wrongful conviction. Under Louisiana law, Mr. Williams is entitled to a maximum of $250,000 for his wrongful incarceration, the equivalent of around $7,000 a year that he was in prison. Despite the challenges ahead of him, Archie remains very optimistic. He recently enrolled in music classes. He also appeared on the Steve Harvey Show in May of 2019. While on the show, Archie had a chance to tell his story and also received support from Steve Harvey and one of the show's sponsors. After being incarcerated for nearly 4 decades of his life, it looks like music will be at the center of this new chapter. Archie recently had the opportunity to perform at the legendary Apollo Theater. This past November, he took 3rd place in the theater's famous weekly amateur night competition, performing Stevie Wonder's As. While he didn't win the competition, Archie said of the experience, "It's amazing. It's the most exciting part of my life." Now, Archie is set to perform on a bigger stage, appearing on the Season 15 premiere of America's Got Talent. Before his performance, Archie said, "I watched America's Got Talent in prison, and I would visualize myself there. I always desired to be on stage like this, and now I'm here." For his audition, Archie performed a moving rendition of Elton John's "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me."
but losing everything. It's like the sun going down.
Archie received a standing ovation for the performance, and Judge Simon Cowell said, "I will never ever listen to the song in the same way after you. It took on a whole different meaning for me. This is an audition I would never forget for the whole of my life, Archie." All 4 judges voted yes, sending Archie to the Judge Cuts round. Do you think Archie has what it takes to win America's Got Talent? Let us know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.